What's up, everybody? Dangerella here. I'm in Kilgore, Texas, and there is Jet. I still haven't figured out what the J would mean, but Jet, he's a remote start. So electronic technological transmission. I just can't figure out what the J would stand for. So if you can come up with what the J would mean, like Kit, like Knight Rider. So if you can figure out what J could mean, put it in the comments below. I'm in Kilgore, Texas, as I mentioned. I'm on my way to Vegas, but first today, the plan is to go to Dallas, Texas, and be, I can make up some money doing some food deliveries, but yours truly forgot her DoorDash bank card, so I'm only limited to Uber Eats, which I do okay. Left that other card in my wallet back in Nikki in Vegas. And don't worry, Nikki is safely napping in the shade until we return. Oh my gosh, let me catch up. So I did try to post an update as I flew back to home to Philly. I had to stay a couple of days to round up some stuff and take care of, let me switch arms. Ow. I'm actually nice. So nice. I'm not freezing my tuchus off. Sorry, everybody in Delco and Philly. I've seen over the weekend, it got down to, at least Sunday, it got down to 9 degrees. And if you're living off the grid, it's not fun. So anyway, if you're going to be driving, drive south in the winter. Drive south. If you're going to be driving in the winter, drive south. You know what I mean? Anyway. Okay, so I got to catch everybody up here. So I flew back home to take care of the immediate bills, and I didn't need to keep my parking space storage open, so I closed that, and so I still have my storage. I'm gonna have to open another one in Vegas, and thankfully this car here, I went through a little bit of trouble. I kind of figured that the battery would either die or I would have the back left tire would have been flat. Thankfully, no to the tire, but yes to the car battery. I ended up having to, what came down to it, I had to get a brand new one. So shout out to AutoZone, especially the AutoZone in Glen Olden. And not all Karens are bad, because the Karen there, she's definitely an all-star. She really helped me out, because I had to keep coming back and forth down the street because I either had the wrong tool, and but she helped to get me the battery out. There was a bolt that was given a hard time, and then she helped with the right tool, rather than me having to keep buying it and dip it into what I needed for a new car battery. So that was awesome. Anyway, no matter. So I went to St. Augustine first. I drove down to St. Augustine, and then I worked a little bit. I struggled because only having that one, only having that not having DoorDash, but only having Uber Eats. And with St. Augustine, it's beautiful weather. People are going to want to come out. It's a historical city. I mean, it's a historical city. It's the first city in America. 1565, I believe, is when it was established. So I did okay. And then, if you follow my stories or Instagram, I wish that I could still have my stories on YouTube, but I could do those shorts. I was thinking about it. And there's a Mustang, yeah. Mustang is, and I don't know, let's try to look. Doesn't say, from probably here, but it looks a little beat up. Anyway, so I got to chill out in St. Augustine for a moment, so that was nice. I know I should put up some shorts. I actually have found on YouTube shorts. Boy, I really am chopping up these sentences. But I found a clip of something I worked on that may have been seen on my broken TikTok. I'm gonna try to get it up. I was so close the other day when Jet was getting his oil change. I at least added music to it, and got that far, and then he was ready to roll. And I didn't want to stick around for another freaking cold night. So I finished packing up and made it on my way. But the cool thing is I did stop off in New Orleans, and I knew I was going to make my money there. I was at least going to make some not rich money, but I was able to get a hot meal that actually, you know, even though, you wanted the experience too, you know, you want the experience. So I got a catfish po' boy, right, I think around the French Quarter. I mean, it was right there, right in the places you want to be in New Orleans, you know, a little slightly off of Bourbon Street. I was trying to go to the Court of Two Sisters, which they have a breakfast brunch buffet every morning. It's a jazz brunch, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. But because I was trying to pull in that money, I ended up missing it. So that was my next, actually that was one of the first things I kind of walked by as I was trying to get to that place. So which was the, I think it was like called Bourbon Street Po' Boy, something like that. Definitely worth it. But because the portions were large enough, I ended up I got like an 8-inch, so you can get like 2 halves, and then I also got, I love okra, believe it or not. Some people are like, ew, okra, or it's slimy, or, you know, so I got some fried okra, which was my lunch today, both half that sandwich. So, you know, you could like, even though it may have cost me a couple extra dollars, it was really worth it as far as a second meal. So I can't really ever feel too bad. But I did work a little bit. I went out after that. I picked up a couple more requests, more on Uber. More Uber requests, Uber Eats. And then start heading my way until I just couldn't stay awake anymore. Got as far as I could last night and had to pull over to a truck stop and get my sleep in. I was supposed to start a job this morning. Well, it was through an Olo. It was an invite, but there was no way I was making it in time. It's just the way it goes. So, 2 other things. If you are, in New Orleans. So I did check out, there's a live stream at the Cat's Meow that looks down right on that corner. And I think it's Crazy Club or Crazy something. And so it looks at that corner, and I got on that live stream last night, which I recorded it. I have the recorded app, so that was me. I'm gonna have to go back in. I'll post a clip on my Instagram stories, and so it's on EarthCam. That one they live stream on EarthCam, not YouTube, which you'd think they would. As I was doing this, and I happened to proceed on after I was kind of pretty much, I had my fill and I did my wave, hey, you know, there was a guy, I want to give a shout out, believe it was Andrew and his golden retriever, Alex. Andrew is on a skateboard, and Alex is a golden retriever, cutest thing. We got to chatting for a little bit. If you see them, tell him Dangerella said hi. And, he's a cool dude. So, you know, there's, just like Vegas, just like other cities, you got performers, you got street performers, you got, you know, people doing different things to try to earn some extra couple of bucks. And, definitely give them a shout out. So, we are now in Texas. Like I said, I'm going to Dallas, Texas. I'm gonna make up some money and then get back on the road. I've tried to get a hold of Ricky Paskett Jr. Ricky Paskett on YouTube. He's 2 hours from Dallas. So if he wants, I'm going to stop by there and then get back on the road. Head toward Vegas. That's the plan. And if I need to stop off at another major city to make up some money, then so be it. I just hope that jet will hold up, because just like Philly, West Philly and North Philly, those roads are pretty rough, and it's really jet's taking a hit on the front left side. I think it's not a tire rod, there's a bolt. I was shown, my mechanic guys showed me, At least the most immediate thing that needs to be taken care of. But as long as I'm not running over potholes, and New Orleans, man, those roads are rough too, but you gotta kind of understand that with their roads are rough because it's, you know, with all that hurricanes and stuff that they've been hit with. I only spent a couple of hours. I did work like say like 11 to 5 or something like that, 10 to 5, something like that, right? And then I spent about 2-3 hours. I walked around, had something to eat. I got to see a couple of things, and I will post what I didn't get to post. I went to the original Voodoo Mama's oh crikey, Madam something. But I went to which was on my way to the Court of Two Sisters, or it was in that area. It was a voodoo shop. Now you think, oh, voodoo. I was like, oh no, you know what? They have a shrine for her, and people put all sorts of like jewelry stuff, like things that would, like, even money. So I only had 3 cents in my pocket. I'm like, shh. But they said that they have a little sign. It says, if you make a wish or something like that, make sure it's positive. Oh, I make sure it's positive. I'm like, sorry, this is all I've got right now, but let's wish, and I'm wishing and that I'll be a success and get to where I need to go. And now that leads me into this. I wish that, yes, my long-standing YouTube channel will be a success. Let's see. I want to leave with you a couple of tips or tricks or ideas for the road when you're low on gas. I don't exactly recommend it, but if you're going down a hill, you could use neutral unless you have a stick shift. If you see at night on the highway, if this is for those who are driving, by the way, if you see lights, so a very tall in the sky, and you're driving and you know that you're going to be close to a travel stop or truck stop or a rest stop, I had to turn off the heat in the colder areas and use blankets. It was for my way to help try to save a little bit of gas when I was getting down low. What are some ways that you do or have done to save gas when you're driving on the highway? Put it in the comments below. Anyway, thanks for watching. I gotta go. We gotta get back on the road. I got about an hour or so to Dallas. We got some work to do. All right, so there's Jet. Wish us luck. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't already seen the videos on my channel and they're new to you, go back and watch them. It's a variety. How-tos, skits, comedy reality, all that good stuff. So I'm going to say over and out.